And then there were 5. The last quarterfinals matchup of this electric World Cup 2026 edition is taking place tonight. Kansas City, Missouri is the site. Arrowhead Stadium, the host, as Argentina, the defending World Cup champions, taking on Switzerland, who squeaked out a win against Colombia. Hello, and welcome into our Chat Sports live watch party and play-by-play commentary. A little bit of a party. We got the pregame tailgate going on right now. I'm Joe Cronin. We got Dylan Summer in the studio as well. We're going to have some fun today. Dylan and I just got back. We were here literally an hour ago. Less than that. We wrapped up, I'm already forgetting, England and Norway. And got a quick bite to eat, refresh the thoughts, got a little caffeine, and here we are. Back for Argentina and Switzerland. This one's going to be fun. And the reason is, Leo Messi. Anytime you get to see Leo Messi on the pitch, big things happen in a big way. It fires me up. And here we go. If you're just joining us, this is the time to do it. Where are you watching this World Cup quarterfinal match from? The last quarterfinal match, finally setting the field for the last 4 teams after. Where are you watching this from? Alrighty. Ooh-wee. Boca Raton, Florida. That's awesome. Yo, what's going on, Slaying Cat? It is me again. I'm doing the doubleheader. So is Dylan, though. Dylan's here as well. Dylan, say what's up to all the friends. And I don't know how many family members are going to be here, but they might.
So we already got a super coming in. We're off to a great start.
We're off to a great start. Here's the thing. First of all, we were kind of setting the scene. We're going to make this one a little more of a party. Just a little bit. Ease up the tension a little bit. Because it's now the nightcap. It's Saturday night. We're live. You see how I changed it up there? Just a bit. Alrighty. So, these two teams have had very different rounds in the knockout stage to make it to this moment. Even going back to the round of 16, Switzerland Dylan was in that one too. It was boring. Arguably the most boring match of this World Cup. They went 120 minutes with Colombia, who was favored. And they drew. 0-0. No goals. It goes to penalties. Penalties are always fun. So that happens. Hey, shout out to Soul Page. First super chat on the way. We do have some super deals for this one because I feel like the nighttime crowd, they might have fun. They might have a little bit of fun here for the nightcap. And then for Argentina, they're playing Egypt. Argentina's favored in this one. They go down 2-0 for a while. Oh no, what's going to happen? The defending champs out in the round of 16? No, not a chance. When Messi gets going, Argentina wins 3-2 in unbelievable fashion. And honestly, the winner of this one is going on to play England. Yeah, who squeaked it out against Norway. Norway was just on quite the ride, quite the high in this World Cup. Really stealing the hearts of many involved. And then they lost. Jude Bellingham, he did his thing. Jude Bellingham, 2 more goals. It's back-to-back braces for him. He has been absolutely fantastic. We got a lot to talk about on this pregame tailgate, and of course, the match coming up. But before I do that, I gotta remind you of our friends over at Prize Picks. This stream is absolutely possible because of that. I love the World Cup. It's so much fun. The fact that it's here in the States, Canada, and Mexico has been so electric. And honestly, Prize Picks is a great way to cash in and start winning some money. Because they are the #1 sports pick app, and it's the best place to win cash while watching those sports. Now, one of the features that we use is promoting these lineups. And when you add more people to your lineup, more picks to your lineup, you can stack your money and your money multiplies. I got a lineup I made. One of these is already grinning out. Jude Bellingham. Hey, Jude. Yeah, he had more on on a half shot on target. Messi needs to score. Kind of Messi, and I think he's going to. And then, of course, Conor McGregor. Last more than 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. That's all. That's it. Make sure you download that Prize Picks app today with the link in the comments and the description, and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. We got kickoff on the way, right around 9-ish minutes, a little bit under 10. And here's the thing. Argentina surely is the team that is the odds-on favorite. Switzerland, the underdog. Go ahead. Go down in the chat. Who is taking home the cake? Who's advancing to the semifinals? Switzerland. That'd be some history for them. They're making the quarters. This is our first quarterfinals appearance. But get this. 72 years. That is, quick math, 18 World Cup cycles ago. It's a long time. That's a long time to not be at this point. But here they are. And they're getting rolling.
They're going to try to play spoiler today, and we're going to have to see if they're going to be able to pull it off. I mean, they just came off of a penalty win over Colombia, but Argentina has been one of those teams in this World Cup where you would think they'd be playing better. Yeah. But down the stretch of these games is when they've been able to come alive. They've been behind in the past 2 games against Cape Verde and Egypt. So the question is whether Argentina can get out to an early lead rather than come from behind.
And the biggest thing is, of course, Argentina has Leo Messi, who has 8 goals in this World Cup. He has 8 goals. He is the leading goal scorer for Argentina, obviously. Argentina has accounted for 13 total goals. There are 5 different players on this Argentinian squad that have 1 goal. Everything runs through Messi. Everything does. And because of that, he is in firm position to possibly win the Golden Boot if things keep rolling. Now, Jude Bellingham put himself in a very interesting spot, bagging 2. Now he's up to 6, tied with Harry Kane. It's a fun race that's going on right now, and it's a race I'm very excited about. The thing is, I think Messi's going to continue playing. But we'll see. We'll see. The Swiss play tough. They didn't allow a goal. They didn't allow a goal against Colombia. Their defense was very strong. They're going to have to be at their absolute best here against Argentina as both squads running out in an awesome stadium. I think this is a great place to have this matchup. Holds about 80,000. We know it gets loud. When Chiefs games are there, it's loud. Now, proportionally, it is a lot of Argentinian fans, a lot of blue, a lot of that sky blue, is it? Yeah. Now, so we have a couple deals on the way and incentive programs. Last video, we surpassed 600 likes, something like that. It was a lot. We had a great deal of people, like a lot of people in our stream as well. I have a little wager. 750 likes on this stream, and I'm going to do this thing called a boot. If you don't know what a boot is, it is 36 ounces. And they're, shaped like a boot. Or a giant glass. I'm going to put my little friend Happy Dad in there. So, it probably won't be until a halftime thing. If we get to 750 by halftime, that's a little crazy. But we'll see. We will see momentarily. National anthems rolling along. Argentina is first. And again, I do have some incentives. I want to make the nighttime a little more of a party. Obviously get the broadcasting going. Obviously get the things going. But I got a super chat deal. We already had one come in. If we get some more, maybe things change. $50 super chat, I will do a beer bong. Now, if those numbers are in too much, I will probably raise the money. My stomach can only take so much. However, for right now, $50 in super chats, you get your beer bong. Yes, Gage Bentley talked about the Golden Boot race, and I think it's crazy. Hasn't it, Dylan? It's been awesome. It's been so fun. Ooh. Swiss national anthem. I didn't realize their patches. They actually have who they're playing on the Swiss. I don't know if that's every team, but cool little detail you don't always see. But the Golden Boot, we were mentioning it. Messi, right now, tied for first with Kylian Mbappe. And we were doing this right before Jude Bellingham entered the conversation. Now has 6. He surpassed Ousmane Dembele. And Kane with his 6. But the thing about Messi is he's so good. And he's 39. I can't believe he does that at 39. I don't know. I don't know. He's a unique individual. We're getting close to game time, though. We are getting close, and we need some more people in here. Right now, only at 28 viewers. It's a low total right now, but if you are ready for this World Cup quarterfinals, the last quarterfinals to set our final 4 teams for the semifinals. Drop those me's in the chat. Spam them up. Let's get this chat flooding. Let's go like quick. Let's get it pumping, as they might say. Woo. Alrighty. We are truly moments away. 2 very talented teams. Switzerland found a way. Switzerland found a way when it mattered the most, which I think is the most impressive part, is when they walked in and, easily handled some teams in their group stage. A group stage that was set up really nicely for Canada. And they were able to walk out in first place. So shout out Switzerland for doing that. They played up to their competition in a big way. And I think that's helped them reach this point that they're at. Ooh. That's right. They beat Algeria in the round of 32.
In Switzerland, this is a game where they're at to put everything on the line. And they would have to do that in any round, but even more so when you're going against the former World Cup champs.
Yeah. And they played so slow. Oh my gosh. They had like 2 attempts on net in that match against Colombia. It was a snoozer. It truly was. As much as I don't really want to use that claim, it was a snoozer. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to be on their A game because they're gonna be defending a lot, and that's how Argentina plays. Utilize your chances on the counter. We got the captains exchange, the 2 number 10s, Granit Xhaka of Switzerland and Lionel Messi. No surprise for Argentina. That's something that I just always find hilarious is the VAR guys, they can't even just turn and give a little wave. They just gotta literally just be like, I get there's nothing happening right now. Starting lineups for Argentina. In net, we got Emiliano Martinez, Nicolas Tagliafico, Lisandro Martinez, Cristian Romero make up that back line with Nahuel Molina. We got Leandro Paredes, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez, Rodrigo De Paul, Julian Alvarez, and, of course, the captain at that forward spot, Lionel Messi. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Don't want my water bottle on screen. We got another one. Another super on the way. That's from my dad again. Oh, and then comment saying $5 footlong. Well, Oscar, footlongs are no longer $5. That was a different age. That was a different era of the sport. Swiss starters, Gregor Kobel in net, and honestly, he's electric. He had such a good game against Colombia, but again, the work is going to be cut out for him. Dennis Zakaria, Nico Alvetti, Manuel Akanji, Ricardo Rodriguez, Michel So, Granit Xhaka, Remo Freuler, whoa, words are hard, Dan Ndoye, Breel Embolo, a FIFA legend, and Fabian Ryder. The countdown is on. Titanium is playing. I don't really know why they play Titanium every single match. Like, them do them, sure. But I love the song. I like no complaints about the song itself, but it's every single match that they're doing that. All right. Lionel Messi plays more soccer today. I'm putting this person in timeout. Go away, bots. Bots are bad. Bots always take over the YouTube streams. It's really annoying, but we deal with them. We deal with them in the only way we can, by putting them in timeout. I know, Slaying Cat, we're trying. We're trying. But in the meantime, take over the bots. We need to know what the score of this game is going to be. I need to know. I need to know what you're thinking. Because it's a tough one to truly predict, knowing Switzerland has played very solid defense. I do think Argentina gets on early. I think they're winning 2-0, maybe even 3. They might put 3 on. This could get ugly. They obviously have the stadium advantage. Kickoff is underway, and the Swiss have it. Let's get rolling. A lot of fun in this one. Still feel like the quality was a little strange, but Swiss have it right now. They're working right to left as long ball is being played and is collected, floated up into the mixer. Ball pinging around in the box. Big swing at it. And Argentina is able to take it back. That was Zakaria taking a stab at it. So Argentina has a free kick after a quick foul. There's a Portuguese official as the head. Martinez, the keeper, will take this for Argentina. The heart of the American summer, 91 degrees in Kansas City. 19th ranked Switzerland taking on top-ranked Argentina by the FIFA World Rankings. I know Argentina at times hasn't played like the first overall, but here they are. Throwing deep in some attacking territory for Switzerland on the opposite side. Right wing, they'll just play it back and reset some things with Elvedi. Akanji now has it right around midfield. High pressure by Argentina. Ricardo Rodriguez has it left wing, gets off his foot quickly. Rodriguez has it back deep in his own defense, gives it over to Kobel. Kobel puts his left boot on it. Floating, looking for Ndoye. And nothing, just over his head. Back over to the possession of Cristian Romero and Argentina, and he'll just find Martinez. Martinez is going to slow things up here in the first couple minutes. I've seen a lot of different strategies early on. And there's a deep ball that Kobel's able to run onto, got out of his spot. That was Alvarez running onto it. Trying to force a throw, and it'll just stay here on this right sideline for Swiss ball. Eyeing a switch on that one, but not enough was Zakaria. And there's a run by Ndoye, going deep into the attack. Put his left foot on the left wing. It's tipped out. Looks like it came off the back heel of Ndoye. Will be a corner kick. Hit his hand. Wow. If you can't tell, we're getting close to that nice round number of 4,36700. I like round numbers, especially once it gets to the hundreds. So I say you sub if you haven't. Now, you don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it. It's easy, it's free, and it helps us. I think that's it's a best of both worlds. Easy and free. Ha! The most blue Arrowhead has ever seen. I actually agree with that. I think that's quite true. There's a lot of blue in the stadium right now. $10 for 10 burpees. You know what? Sure, I'll do it. I'm in. Now I gotta be smart about when I do it, because I gotta make sure I'm not missing things. But $10, I'll do 10 burpees. The next one that comes in. Hydration break. If I need to stack them for the hydration break, oh gosh. I don't know how you guys are going to get proof, but we'll find a way. Yeah, if I just have to take the headset off because there'd be a lot of movement going on. All right, 5th minute of play. Swiss have it, trying to garner a little bit of an attack working. Slowing things up, though, is Freuler. Elvedi has it right around midfield for Switzerland. Over to Zakaria. Zakaria trying to work with some space that he has on this right side. Well, that's my aunt, I believe. Yeah, it is. That definitely is. All the families in the chat here. Oh, I need some water. I'm losing my voice already. Yeah. Ricardo Rodriguez here on the left wing. Right around midfield, just going to drop it back to his keeper, Kobel. We were in here when Gregor Kobel, he was outstanding against Colombia. Made some big-time saves, too, in the penalty shootout. Sometimes the words are a little slow to get there. Rodriguez, left wing, plays it up to Ndoye. Ndoye, surrounded by defenders, gets it back over to Rodriguez. Midfield now, still in possession, loses it. Argentina now with the ball. Heavy pressure by the Swiss. Here they come. Getting into the box. Breel Embolo dishes it back out. Top of the box. Not a great shot. Argentina gets it and is trying to clear it out. That was a very good pass. Argentina playing very sloppy once again. Here comes So. So out wide, Zakaria. Zakaria trying to get into the mixer. Embolo doesn't get a foot on it. Big left-footed strike by Xhaka, and that just one flies. Tried the little half volley, but that went way too high. This would be a very big upset, yes. Very, very big upset. What flavor is this? Lemon lime, that's why it's good. Shout out to my aunt. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm not mistaken. 7 minutes of play done, entering the 8th minute here in Kansas City. Free kick for Argentina. Yeah, there was another handball. It's a sloppy play. The Argentinians just have not played well early on in their knockout rounds. However, their attack has been lethal. It's defensively where they have these. Is that supposed to be in the tune of "Freed from Desire"? Zebra Zebra. Because I maybe if he scores, I'll rip that. I might need the lyrics again. If Messi scores, they'll resend that. Martinez getting that one out of harm's way. As here comes Paredes, getting it off his boot. Now the Argentinians are starting to work on the attack. Here's Messi. And a roar as he touches the ball pretty much for the first time. Looping run around Messi is Fernandez. Ball bouncing around outside the box. Now it's deep. Ndoye swarmed. Argentina gets it back. Here comes Messi. Cuts to his left. Delivers. There's a rip. Deflected and goes out of bounds. That was off a Swiss defender, Elvedi. Good shot there by McAllister. Had a slight window. Elvedi able to step in. Corner kick, though, in the 9th minute. For Argentina. First corner for either side. Messi's going to take. It's on the right side. The GOAT. Puts a boot on it. Left curler. And that's going to be tipped out. Headed out by the Swiss. Another look here. Yeah. Embolo was the one to get his head on that. Yep. Just caught the top of it. And Messi will go from one sideline to the other for another corner kick. Back-to-back corners is always when it gets dangerous for someone like Lionel Messi. And if you want Messi to win his second World Cup, back-to-back World Cups, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up as this stream starts to get some traction. I know it's early on. I know people are at dinner doing whatever. Headed in and in! What a goal McAllister from the Messi delivery. Argentina strikes first. 10 minutes into this one. Shaking off the rust. That's the Argentina we all know. Messi with a perfect delivery. That's another assist on his World Cup career. And you know what that is for McAllister? That's an Argentina goal! Whew, got lightheaded there. Dylan, what a delivery by Lionel Messi.
I mean, just keep adding on to the stat sheets. Lionel Messi with a great delivery inside, and McAllister just finishes it with a perfect header. Keeper can't do anything to save it.
McAllister with the perfect spot. Kobel really had no chance. Yeah, that. McAllister is on the board for Argentina. What a play. What a play. His first goal of this World Cup. Messi racking up these records. He keeps doing his thing. His second assist of the 2026 World Cup, Lionel Messi. He has now accounted for 10 of the 14 Argentina goals. Seriously? That was McAllister's 7th ever goal for Argentina in his 52nd appearance. And this team's so dangerous. So dangerous, Dylan, when they get on the board first. Switzerland is in some very foreign territory, too. They have not trailed. They've ran through this. They have not trailed, so they're going to have to figure out a way to play from behind. Generate some offense.
Argentina is just swarming around the ball right now. I mean, this is what we thought Argentina would be going into this game.
Yeah.
Not like what they performed like in the last two games. That wasn't like Argentina at all. And they come out early with the early goal.
Embolo gets lit up by Romero. It's going to be a foul right at midfield. Embolo's grabbing his head. That didn't hit his head. I mean, he got hit pretty hard. He could have gotten a little whiplash. He did get hit. He did get hit hard. That was a nice strike. But you don't want to go down early. And especially when you haven't trailed this entire World Cup, you got to dig. And we even talked, Dylan, this is a Swiss team. They need to be on top of their game from start to finish. And right now they are not. They are not. And their offense has not been great.
And they're without their leading goal scorer this whole cup.
Yeah.
So they need to find someone else to step up. Granit, Xhaka hasn't really done much, and he's one of their stars.
Johan Manzambi suffered a knee injury in the round of 32. Subbed out early, ended up missing now the last two matches. Swiss on the attack, though. And just an errant pass by So was looking for Ndoye. That was a solid chance position-wise, just a bad pass out of bounds. Yes, do need the one from Messi. Picked his more, and he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it. Swiss with it. Oh, nice little back heel on that ball. Messi trying to get out of that jam. Isn't able to. Akanji has it now for Switzerland. Here's a chance to make something happen, Zakaria. Swiss trying to just regain control. Stab back a little bit with a bit of momentum. Oh my gosh, it's loud. That first time Messi touched it, it was the loudest it had been. Zakaria on that right wing just dishes it back. Switch ball, looking for Ndoye. Not enough on it, but it will be out. Headed out for a Swiss throw-in. Near sideline. Heavy pressure on Rodriguez. He gets it off his foot. Tripped up on the play was Xhaka. But yeah, he did get pushed. He absolutely did get pushed. they not call a? Did they not call anything on that? I guess not. Interesting.
Shout out to the Slaying Cat 3.2 and Christopher Flores. We appreciate you. If you want a shout out, just get your me's in the chat right now.
Thank you, Slaying Cat, Christopher Flores. You guys are real ones. Oh, good move. Way to keep that in bounds, Argentina. Molina on that wing had the nifty little craftsmanship. And here comes Messi on the right wing. Right around the top of the box. He's tripped up by Akanji. No call. Good no whistle there. Swiss get it back. Embolo drops it off. Swiss trying to counterattack. They don't have numbers, though. Here's Ndoye just dropping off Ricardo Rodriguez. My hiatus reality. Wow. Jeez, dude. My hiatus reality shouting you out in the chat. Yikes. Right wing is Zakaria. Cuts in. Has some space to work with. Finds the foot of Embolo. Embolo's tripped up. Just good defense there by Argentina to get it out. Still working out of the back. Heavy Swiss pressure and just beautiful ball movement. That's the Argentinian way. Just the quick little ticky-tack passes, getting it away. Slight dive as Ricardo Rodriguez comes in for the tackle. Yeah, that's a dive. That's a dive. Yeah, just hiatus. Shout out hiatus. No, you're good. No need to apologize. I need like a high chair. My legs are getting tired, but we'll be fine. Not a high chair. I shouldn't have said it like that. That was poor wording. Disregard I said that. Romero just drops it back to his keeper, Martinez. Argentina just trying to control everything right now in the back. Up 1-0 after the McAllister goal. Good defense by Akanji as Alvarez had pressure on him. Paredes over to Messi. Messi so quick with those touches. Alvarez gives it back to Messi in the midfield. Left side, however. Over left wing is Tagliafico. Paredes now in the midfield. Right inside the circle. Couple Swiss defenders nearby. Molina has it right side. And this possession is just so strong by Argentina. They're able to work through the press, move it back. Martinez got it at keeper. And here they go playing out of the back once again, spreading out and sucking in this. Oh, wow. The Swiss. Oh, jeez. The Swiss defense. No need to clip that. No need. Martinez gets his foot on it. He's just going to hold it. 19th minute right now. Right now, Argentina winning 1-0. If you think the Switzerland has any chance, you can type your SUIs down below. But if you think it's Argentina, get those ARGs. Messi, crossing midfield. Argentina with some numbers. Oh, slots one through. Back heel wasn't good. McAllister just got a little too cheeky with that one, and Akanji now has some space to work with. Xhaka going to slow things up. Here's Xhaka again. Reader. Now Switzerland really just kind of setting up their offense. They slowed down the pace when they had somewhat of a counterattack. Yeah, I know. I could have said a high bar stool would have been good, or a bar stool would have been good. The word that I used was, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I know. It's just, you know what, a high chair. Oh, yes. Oh, with a nice rip. Just right to the right to the chest of Martinez. Had good contact, just placement. It's such a tight window. I like the fact that he's taking chances within these first 20 minutes. That's true, Hiatus. Got to play better. Alvarez running on to. Can he keep this one in? Oh, he's going to stop it right on the touchline, and he was on, too. Just, nope. He was not on. I was going to say, he had so much space. Dylan, would you ever paint your face for a game? I've always, you see so many fans do that. It seems like a lot of work for not a lot of reward.
I think for, you're in a different country, it's a bit different than in America.
Yeah.
But it depends how much paint, I'd say. If you're going full out, then probably not. But just, I don't know, some face paint here and there, I would do it.
I guess the World Cup, I don't mind as much. Here's So now, right on the touchline. That's deflected. It'll be a throw. Whoa, off him. No way. Martinez came in on the slide tack. Oh, it hit his hand. Wow. I missed that. I mean, it was real-time speed. Of course I missed that. But I could see more for national teams. Face paint is fine. But you know that video? It was at a UGA football game. The guy's in full white, and he's like, "Oh, no!" I don't know. That's a lot of dedication, commitment to something. Pace of play is slowed up a little bit. We're probably nearing that first hydration break. And I still owe burpees. I didn't forget. I did not forget. I do owe burpees during this hydration break when it gets here. But we'll do it in a little bit. Molina now, right wing. Crossing midfield, has some space, and just dishes it over to the GOAT. There's Messi. Slides it over. Here's Martinez. Has some space to work with. Now on the left wing, good pressure by Embolo, but Martinez finds his way through, and a big foul. So just decks him. He seems frustrated early. Oh my goodness, what a move. And then, yes, So literally just two-arm tackles him. I would consider booking him. That is not. Here is the hydration break. Now, I know I have burpees coming up. I know I do. I know. And I'll get to them. I will. And we'll get to the rest of this half that Argentina is dominating so far. But before I do that, we got to thank our friends over at Prize Picks because they do make this stream possible. They pay a lot of the bills around here. And especially with these World Cup streams, a way to cash in is with Prize Picks. It's America's #1 sports pick app, and it's honestly the best place to win cash while watching sports. Some of the ways that you can make some cash are picking lineups, and how it works is you pick the more or you pick the less on specific stats. Now, the riskier you get, it might be a goblin pick or it might get a demon pick if you get super risky. I went a little safe today. I didn't go crazy. I just wanted to get things across the board from each timeline. Jude Bellingham, thank you for getting more than one shot on target. Lionel Messi, you got 70 minutes to get more than one goal. And then, of course, Conor McGregor, you need more than 5 minutes. That's all you need, buddy, and I think you really can do it. It is simple to play, though. All you got to do is pick the more or less on at least 2 player stats, and if you get your picks right, you get to cash in. Download that Prize Picks app today with the link in the comments and the description and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. Alrighty. I know what I owe. I'm aware. I'm ready. I'm capable. So I'm going to take off this headset. I'll stay on camera so you can see me jump and everything. Dylan's going to take over for the next, shouldn't take long. I got to go quick, actually. Burpee time. Ready? Yeah, I'll do burpees. 1, Beer first, then talk. There you go, Aunt Mary. Oh. Wow. I don't do burpees, bro. That made me look really out of shape, I'm not gonna lie. Coop's on vacation right now. Coop's in Italy. Johnson. Oh my gosh. So Joe's here. For the time being. If you haven't gotten your exercise in today, you can do it at any time, even while you're working, clearly. Oh my gosh. This is bad. I need to go to the doctor. There's only been 2 times in history that a nation has gone back-to-back in the World Cup. It hasn't happened since the 50s. Can Argentina do it, though? Honestly, I don't know, man. I know France is going to be playing mad. So, we'll see. Oh, my gosh. My heart rate is up more than I thought. I haven't done burpees in so long. Why is it so exhausting? Here's So playing a ball in. Deflect it out and go out of bounds for a throw-in. Switzerland has it. A little more promising of a chance for them. However, they just really haven't had a shot. It's kind of a similar thing that they happened against Colombia, where they, pass around this quadrant of the field, don't take a shot, and expect things to be fine. Well, now you're trailing. You're trailing against an elite offensive team, an elite overall team. There's a reason why they're the defending World Cup champions. Here comes Ndoye trying to slip one over to Embolo. Isn't able to. Dangerous tackle by Xhaka. Went early on DePaul. I think there's a real chance he gets booked here. Yeah, he came in hard. Ah, man, if you're Ndoye, you got to just hold on to that one. I don't think so. All right, well, they just dropped the free kick back to the keeper Martinez for Argentina. In the 29th minute of play, ever since that goal early on, Argentina hasn't done a ton, as here comes Alvarez and the boys. Zakaria going one-on-one with Alvarez, chasing him down and just running him out of bounds. Zakaria needs to get that off his foot. This is promising territory for Argentina. I'm good now, I think. I think. Kind of warm me up. Molina, here on this right wing, just going to dish it back to his keeper. It is kind of weird that the World Cup is almost over. That we are... I know. A lot of very cool events happening just for nations to have this strong, passion-filled sporting events. World Baseball Classic was awesome. Olympics with the hockey, that was crazy, and some of the other things. Argentina in control of possession. However, it isn't super lopsided. They do have the advantage with the goal that McAllister had on the delivery from Lionel Messi. And just a bad touch by Ndoye. Again, just in the attacking third, and it's those little errors. Ball goes out of bounds. Argentina now back with the ball. Hiatus, it's been an awesome sports year. Oh, bad ball by Reeder. Had a chance, had a streaking Embolo right in the box, and he just played it behind him. Got deflected and everything. Higher press by the Swiss as Argentina trying to play out of their back line. Molina over to Messi. Messi just backheel to Molina. He keeps it in. What a play. What a 1-2. Molina gets it back. Right wing. Plays it inside. McAllister turns. Pass intercepted. Ndoye collects it over to Rodriguez. Bad ball, but Ndoye gets it. Striding out. Has Gaia behind him. Fits Embolo. Embolo gets it around. One-on-one. Martinez is out. Martinez trips up Embolo. No foul. Great run out by Martinez. Aggressive but strong. First chance for the Swiss. Ndoye flying in and eventually getting called for a foul. He tripped up Romero right there. And here's the ball. Onside and everything. In time. And just a good touch trying to get it around. And yeah, that's a smart challenge by Martinez. Gets all... He does get all ball. It was a little push-off there by Paredes, it looked like. And yeah, that is a foul. As Ndoye ends up clipping DePaul with his cleat. Yeah, Freese would just kick the ground, honestly. I can't believe he did that. He pulled a Young Wei coup. That's crazy. Oh, I lost Wi-Fi. That's not good. Deep ball. Rodriguez running onto it, and Gregor Kobel is just going to collect it and scoop it up, get it out of harm's way. Everything's kind of slowed down for the last 23 minutes. Not a lot of change happening momentum-wise. As Switzerland is really just possessing for the time being, utilizing their back line, and especially the fact that one of their more impactful players are in the back with Rodriguez. They use him. They send him on runs. They have him involved in the play a lot. So, in the midfield, no one really pressing him, and he just kind of trots across. Zakaria, right wing. I'm curious what the overall consensus of the best stadium that all these, Europeans and everybody who traveled in, what they think is the best overall stadium that they went to. AT&T, it's big, it's crazy. And the fact that they're actually putting curtains up. Ball in, looking for Ndoye, headed out by Molina. Solid chance. And here's a Swiss corner kick. And we already saw Argentina capitalize on one of theirs. Xhaka just getting a nice little spin on it. Had two runners. Could have played it softer to Rodriguez. That might have been better. And it'll be Reeder to take it. The left-footed midfielder. 35th minute of play. Arm is up. Left corner. Boot into it. Headed out by McAllister. It'll be collected by Switzerland. Back to Reeder. Left wing. Tries a move. Gets tripped up. Free kick for Switzerland. Get up, Reeder. You're not in pain. Dog. That doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Like, I don't understand it. Reeder is going to be the one to take this, most likely. Trying to play for one of the bigger center backs, whether it's Elvedi or Akanji. Again, the left-footed player. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Reeder. Curling it in. Coming out is Martinez. Good punch. He's been aggressive, and it's paid dividends so far. I can't believe how hot it is in Kansas City right now. At night, too. 91? A lot of fouls. It's been a chippy one. No yellow. As Esperetta's just running right through Reeder. So a couple set pieces for Switzerland so far. They haven't been able to put much of a threat on nets, but Martinez is being aggressive enough. Xhaka with it in the midfield. Kanji going to use his space. Get closer to the box. Go left wing Reeder now. Curls it in with the left high arcing kick, and it's just way too far. Bad ball. And goal kick awaits for Argentina. That reminds me of, I don't know, who's the Belgian manager? Do you know him by name? I don't know why you would, but there's a chance. He was wearing a bright pink shirt in the U.S. game, and it was like 95 degrees in Seattle, and you just saw pit stains from pit to, like, torso. "108 degrees. Oh, my gosh." Rudy Garcia. Okay. Where are you? Or is that wasn't Boca Raton, was it? No, that was someone else. Oh, that is California. Yeah. San Diego. 38th minute of play here in Kansas City. Deep ball for Ndoye, way too high, out of bounds. Switzerland, they're playing sloppy. They are not playing well. Oh, Las Vegas makes sense. That checks out. They are not playing well. They are turning the ball over a lot. Errant passes out of bounds. This has been a very slow game ever since that goal. It's almost inverse of what we just had, where it was really boring for 30 minutes and then really exciting. It was fun right out of the gates, but this has been a strugglesome 25 minutes. Really for both sides. Argentina hasn't really done anything. Switzerland is just here, I guess. A lot of passing around. Yeah, I will do that. $50 for a beer bong. Because I might need to get rowdy for this one. As Zakaria gets called for a foul. I'm doing well. I am doing well. Yeah, still talking about the burpees. Yes, I imagine the burpees gave some entertainment. Definitely gave myself some entertainment. I kept seeing I was far enough away where I was blurry on screen. So that was kind of funny. It's always interesting how the match momentum works because, yes, Switzerland has possessed a lot more and utilized the ball in the attacking third. They've only really had one chance, and Martinez got to it early enough before it could present itself into anything big. Where it's like Argentina scored so quickly, so they can kind of sit back and let the game come to them a little bit and figure out how to get that next goal. Embolo draws a foul. So Switzerland will have a free kick. 41st minute on the way. Yeah, he's just hugged. You can't do that. Oh, bad pass by Embolo. And here comes Argentina. Here comes Messi. His pass is deflected. How somehow almost gets to Alvarez. Smart play by Akanji to head it over to his keeper, Gregor Kobel. And the Swiss are going to try and counter here. Using their numbers, they're just not spread out at all. Rodriguez, open left wing with some space to work with. Not going to use his green grass, and now Argentina's back on defense. I think that's just a poor counterattack. The tallest player for Argentina, I don't know if he's on the field right now. He's a 6'3" guy named Jose Manuel Lopez. Romero. Where's Romero? 6'1". Which is good center back height. Now there are some, of course, like the Virgils of the world that are just beasts, or whoever was checking in for England a little while ago was 6'7". Oh, there's Patrick Mahomes! Yeah, that was a really bad Chris Collinsworth impression. Yes, Martinez is the tallest player as the keeper. I guess on-field player, 6'1" is the tallest. Yeah, very, very promising chance here after looking at player heights. 43rd minute. Reader's right there. I don't know if he's going to be the one to take it. He will. Nope, stutters. And not a good kick at all. That was bad. And then Embolo just bullies someone down. I mean, yeah, they should absolutely be aiming for the jugular, but it's a little tough right at, like, I think they're playing fine. I'm a little confused about what that free kick was. I don't know if it just got away from him or that was bad. That was not a good free kick. Messi's tiny. Messi's like 5'6". There's another foul. This one's gotten pretty chippy. Now, a couple people are having words, and Embolo flew in and just knocked down Paredes, and there's a group of Swiss and Argentinians all talking to each other. Yellow card for Embolo. I'm not surprised. He's been very, very physical, gotten cold with a couple things. It gets to a point. You got to be able to reel him in. I don't hate the yellow card there. He's been very aggressive. That's a dumb play. He just ran through his leg as it's extended. That actually might hurt. Oh, yeah, he kicked him right in the calf, too. I don't think you have an argument there. That's It's really all I got. He's not playing well. He didn't play well. He did the same thing against Colombia. He didn't get a yellow, but he kept trying to get the ball, and he wasn't. And then he was doing dumb things, dumb little ticky-tack fouls. I don't think Breel and Embolo's day will last a super long time in the second half, because they subbed him out against Colombia in the 60-something minute. Embolo has it. Martinez is getting his hands all over him. So he draws the foul that time, and he's... Offsides. Ndoye. We've entered the 46th minute. We got 4 minutes of added time after the offsides. So not a super, super huge quantity. Oh, yeah. Clearly offsides. They just can't get chances. They're shooting themselves in the foot a lot with, dumb fouls, bad passes. But even when they try, they're struggling. No. It's not like Argentina's really playing all that good. The early goal is, obviously going to be the decider. When you have a set piece, when you give Messi a second chance at a corner, it's not guaranteed, but he is so good at finding the right spot, whether it's setting up his teammates or in putting balls on net. And another foul. So is pleading his case to the official. Oh. I don't know how that's on. Okay, there are a couple questionable foul calls here. This has been a very weird game. A very weird half. There's not been much flow. The possession isn't good. This feels a lot like that Colombia game. It's just Argentina found a way to score early. Just keep it neutral. Oh my gosh. Tagliafico just gets chopped up by So here. Flies in. Switzerland is getting a little dicey. Yeah, that was. Now, that angle showed it a little better. Tagliafico just was falling and fell really in the right pocket. No shots in the last 38 minutes for Argentina, which is crazy. Messi can use his space. Getting close to our last minute of extra time here in the first half. Argentina with that 1-0 lead. Romero at midfield. Everything's just slowing down for Argentina. Possibly just waiting to play this one out, go into the break with the lead. That was a good ball. Just couldn't get a good touch on it. It's a good header. And just no one really getting any possession in the last minute, and there's a hard collision on a header. Definitely going to be a foul. And Ndoye goes down. He goes down hard. Yeah. Molina going to get dinged with that one. There's been a lot of fouls. There have been a lot of fouls in this one. Not very clean from either side. More fouls than shots, I imagine. And there is the whistle. It's been weird. I don't know how I feel about this half from either side. I don't think either team has played well at all. 19 foul calls, too. Chippy, a yellow card to Embolo, and the difference maker right now, Dylan, is that early goal from McAllister. The beautiful corner kick by Lionel Messi made all of that possible. But other than that, this was a tough watch, honestly. There wasn't anything happening. They even showed it, that Argentina didn't have a shot since the 10-minute marker. So, personally, almost inverse of that first game we had, I'm giving this one a D. That was a lot of time of nothing happening. I know recency bias is a thing. It was fun. It was energetic at the start, but that's a long time. That was 35 minutes of almost zero offense, a lot of fouls. Yeah, I'm going D. I'm going D. Grade it below, though. What do you think? If it's better than a D, at least give me your reasoning. Maybe you're a diehard Argentina fan, you like the lead right now, or you're just a sucker for passing around at the top of the box. You're a sicko for that one.
Yeah, I'd say it's got to be around a D, if anything.
Yeah.
We did get one goal. If we didn't, it would be an F, but... Yeah, Argentina got the early lead. McAllister with the header, and since then, there really hasn't been much on the Argentina end. It's just been Switzerland passing the ball around, trying to create an opportunity on the attack, and they haven't been able to do anything.
So, I don't really know how much to recap of this because this was tough. I'm going to change up the way we're doing this halftime. If you would like me to recap the half, myself and Dylan, and kind of go over everything. What should they spam? R for recap. The other one, if this one gets more, I'll do it, is J for jokes. I got a list of funny dad jokes that I want to read off. So R for recap the half, J for dad jokes. Once the game's back on, it'll be a whole business. But I think we need a little break from the soccer talk because I just don't really know what to talk about. Like, it was a great first goal, but other than that, it was a lot of fouls.
We did have some super chats, so you could still tell your dad jokes.
We could. I could still tell my dad jokes. We got one J. We got our first J in from hiatus. You know what? Each J, I'll do one. I just found out I'm colorblind. The news came out of the purple. There's one. Oh gosh, this is gonna be bad. We got another one from my mom, of course. How do cows stay up to date? Oh, this is a tough one. They read the moose paper. Oh, that one hurts. That one is bad. All right, the first one I was okay with. I thought that was kind of corny and funny. That one was bad. All right, we got another one. This time for my dad. That's actually good. All right. In honor of this being my dad sending the J, where do pirates get their hooks? Dylan, do you know?
I don't.
The second-hand store. Oh.
Where are you finding these?
I looked up dad jokes. So that's what we're doing right now.
Oh my god.
That was not like the first half was great. We do have super chats if I can maybe recap them. I know I did my burpees. Had a couple other things. I'm really sad I couldn't find that Viking helmet. That would have been awesome. Oh, we got another J from Eric Kelly. All right, let me go find it. There's a bunch here. Ooh, this category. What is this category here? Oh, geez. No, not that. That's actually real. I like this one. All right, sir. For Eric Kelly, what has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My foot. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Some of these, reading them is funnier than saying them out loud. Hopefully you're getting a fraction of the enjoyment I am. There are your 4 dad jokes for the day. Maybe we can think of something else. I don't know if I have any more burpees in me, but we'll see. I don't think we're gonna get 750 likes either.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough this
time. I think
time.
The nighttime crew is a little less this time around, but that's okay. People here are honestly having fun, and I'm okay with that. They wanted to tell some dad jokes.
There's no problems with that.
No problem.
And there isn't really much to say about this game. It's just been a foul fest.
Oh, it's been a foul fest. Got him. Hey, keep sending those J's if you want more. I got a whole list of 200, so.
There's been more fouls in this entire game than shots.
Yeah.
There's been 8 shots. There's been 19 fouls.
Oh. That's gross. I don't like that. That's just poor play. And it's both sides. Who had more? Was it Switzerland? Yeah.
Switzerland has 12. Argentina has 7. And it's
3
just,
handballs.
It's sloppy play overall. It's because they're not getting the balls quick enough, so they're creating other fouls to try to win the ball back. But,
yeah.
I mean, fouling isn't going to do much, especially when you're down. It's not going to help you at all.
It was rough. What's up, Charlize? I think she's been in a bunch of these World Cup streams. Good to see you. How are you doing? We're just telling dad jokes. I don't really know why. But we were.
Why not?
Yeah. All right, let's do a poll. I'm getting this poll ready, and then everyone in the chat will be able to see what the poll is once it's out. So, calmate, it'll be fine. Add an option. All right. Poll started. Go ahead and vote on how we should spend the rest of our halftime here. You got 3 options to work with. The first is more dad jokes. Second is soccer commentary. And third is some other third thing that I am yet to figure out what that will be. But we'll think of it, and we'll do it.
It looks like it's dad jokes.
It looks dad jokes seem to be the clear winner right now. So as I drink this happy dad, I'll go back to my dad jokes. Oh, soccer commentary gets a vote. We'll once the game is back up, it's business and soccer, and maybe a dad joke or two. But for right now, we don't have a lot. The match wasn't great. Great delivery on a corner kick by Messi into McAllister to put one in. Other than that, a lot of fouls. A lot of fouls and not great ball. All right, we got 6 votes. 3 of them for dad jokes. 1 for soccer commentary and 2 for some other third thing. Adrian Larco, how you doing? Good to hear from you, Drain. A Joe moment. Dad jokes? Oh my gosh, these are so... All right, I got another one because it's clearly winning the poll by all of our seven voters. This one's a Marvel one, if you like Marvel. How come the Hulk doesn't lose his pants when he transforms? I'll say it again. How come the Hulk doesn't lose his pants when he transforms? Wait for it. Dramatic pause for comedic effect. The experiment altered his genes. Yikes. These might need to come to an end.
Do you have some soccer dad jokes?
I'll look up some soccer jokes, actually. All right. It says I'm guaranteed to get a kick out of these, so they should be funny, right? That's so bad. Ew, I'm not reading that one. Okay, I can do that. Okay. Why can't Cinderella play soccer?
That one I know.
You already know that one?
Yeah.
She always runs away from the ball. Yeah, not great then. That's so, like, these aren't that funny, but okay. I like this one. We'll see who's got the brains of the operations here. Which soccer player has the biggest cleats? Can you figure it out? Which soccer player has the biggest cleats? It's the one with the biggest feet. That's it. That's the joke. Oh my gosh. We need this game to get back on very badly. We need this back in action because if you can't tell, we've been on live stream for
too long.
A long time. Dylan and I ran the first game starting at 3:45, which obviously went into extra time. And then we had about an hour off, and now we're here.
Soccer trivia could be fun.
We can do some soccer trivia. Do you know?
Maybe just look up some World Cup trivia.
Yeah, I got it. Let's do World Cup trivia with the time we have. So go ahead and get into the chat feature.
If you want Joe to drink a beer, you had a super chat.
Yeah, if you want me to drink a beer, super chats to drink a beer.
We end up getting $50 in super chats. He'll do it.
Beer. All right. For my soccer trivia nerds, me included. All right, that was pretty funny, B-Hooligan. That was actually really funny. Dang. Wow. All right, which country hosted the inaugural World Cup in 1930? Who is it? Who hosted the first ever World Cup? No one? Bueller. Oh, I forgot there's a delay. Isn't there?
There's a slight delay.
Slight delay. Yes!
Charlisha appreciated it.
Thank you, Charlisha. Yes, Uruguay. Okay, that one's too easy.
Well, they also could have just Googled it.
That's true. Let's do the honor system. Ooh. I need the honor system here. What World Cup was the first ever to be co-hosted by two countries? The year and the countries. Go! And I'll give you a hint. It was not Iceland. That's a terrible hint.
What is Google?
What is Google? Google me. What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? Do we think he Googled it? Because that's right.
I mean, everyone's getting it.
Everyone's getting it, so they're doing a very solid job. Yes, it was South Korea and Japan in 2002. Good job. For the people who are up to date on all the soccer rules and technology, that's the big hint there. Which World Cup was the first ever to use goal line tech? What's it gonna be? We'll give him time. This is a long halftime.
They're coming back.
But here's the thing. We're a lot more entertaining than Peter Schmeichel is. 2014, Mr. Google. Adrian Google Larco. Back at it again. Whew. Alrighty. Who is ready for half two?
I am.
I am. Go crazy. I really think Argentina is going to have their foot on the gas here. All right, teams are back. World Cup time. Thanks for playing trivia, listening to my dad jokes and tomfoolery. Let's get back to the action. That's what you're here for. That's what I'm here for. We just needed we need to take a step back, and I think it was necessary. I think it was a good little factory reset. Deep breaths, and we're underway. Argentina was the one to kick off to roll with the second half. As deep ball looking for Alvarez will be collected and won by Argentina. Just a ball played wide right will sail out of bounds and be a throw-in for Switzerland deep in their own territory. Alrighty. Ricardo Rodriguez working out of his back line. Argentina wins it back fresh off the throw-in on the right wing. Messi with it. Grabbed by Rodriguez. Here's McAllister. Back to Messi. Messi right side, nearing the box. Good ball's being played. Switzerland gets it back. Rodriguez gets his boot on it. Finds Embolo. Swings it. Zakaria has some space to work with. Green grass in front of him. Using his wheels. Now it's So. Back to Zakaria, right wing. Freuler. Right at midfield. Zakaria, right wing near the box. Just patient play by the Swiss. But they've been able to get things under control since getting the ball back. Doing a lot of what they did in the first half, all this passing around. Elvedi now moving up from his spot. Ryder takes a stab at it. Nice little shot. Was deflected. Don't hate the chance. However, Martinez is easily able to collect it. Kind of shut all those things down. Oh, big tackle there on the near side. It will be a foul. So went down. Head official just trying to get everything under control. There it is, foul number 20. Yeah, So went down hard. That's just not a good... what are we doing? I am a little surprised, too. He's been terrible, but I guess, you don't want to use your sub at halftime. Be strategic about it, but, yeah, he isn't good. Not good at all. It's Freuler and Ryder both next to the ball. Ryder's right-footed, or Ryder is left-footed. He's going to be the one to play it in on the free kick. High arcing, Martinez is getting it. Too far on that one. Just those last details. I mean, they're getting the set pieces. They're getting it near the box. It's the last 10%. They just can't figure out how to do. They're just satisfied with an A-. To actually get the A, you got to score. You got to get in the box. Golly. Here's Fernandez working around. Heavy pressure. Kobel has to step up quickly. And unlike another keeper, he gets his boot on the ball rather than the dirt. "49th minute of play as we're rolling here in the second half. Argentina up 1-0. Lionel Messi, the corner kick, set up McAllister for a beautiful header that Kobel really had no chance of making a save on. Switzerland really needs to dig deep here if they want to make some history, but that's a great ball by Messi, running out and shooting wide. Wow. That was a chance right there for Molina in a different spot from his right back position. He had a little bit of an opening. Kobel was off his line a little bit too much. I know. Got greedy. Got greedy. You can't get greedy. Elvedi floated up. There's Embolo. Has a chance at it. Cuts it back. Here's tripped up is Ndoye. And he's off. Yeah, he's off. Yeah. That was, with the way Embolo's been playing, how in the world is he that open? Well, ooh, that's a horrible angle. I can't tell. What? I'm going to need a better look at that. And then Ndoye, you got to take that first touch. Like, I don't like the touch. You have to sense that someone is on your hip. Yeah, you have to. You're letting the keeper get out in a better position. That's terrible. Now, also, I would like another look in Embolo being offsides. Yeah, he really did. That's my brother's old college roommate. Bad pass. Too far out there, and here comes Alvarez. Alvarez has space to work with right around the top of the box. Oh, he had the option. Gets it right back. Rips one with the left. Deflected by Akanji. Will go out for a corner kick. Alvarez had the angle. So another chance, and we know how dangerous Argentina is in these spots, as Messi will walk slowly over to his spot. If you love Leo Messi. Messi. In the 52nd minute. Right corner. Puts his boot on it. Headed was won by Fernandez. He didn't really have much of an angle on it. Yeah, he got to a spot. No direction. And ball is all the way back with Martinez in his keeper spot. They don't know how to possess at all. It's shocking. I mean, Ndoye just flicked that header back. Just bring it down and turn it. I don't know if it's the communication. I don't know if it's just the lackluster play. They're not playing well at all. They can't do anything once if the goal is in sight to shoot, they shut down and I don't know. I do actually think England's going to handle either of these sides. So Argentina doesn't look great either. Like, they're having chances, but they don't look great. Molina all the way up from his right back spot. Ball's played in, and Kobel's able to get his mitts on that one. Ball was a little too up in front of Alvarez. And just another bad pass that time Zakaria. Now Messi has the ball over to McAllister. McAllister, the lone goal scorer of this one. Now Argentina just commanding possession right now. Alvarez had it. Paredes. DePaul over to Paredes. McAllister now, midfield. Big header to Fernandez. Alvarez brings it down, left corner of the box, taking his time. We'll just drop it off. Zakaria putting the pressure on. There's so much. Seems like there's so much going on, but so little at the same time. Here goes Ndoye streaking down that left wing, trying to create something for the Swiss. He's tripped up. Good defense on the recovery by Argentina. Yeah, we want some goals. We want some goals. Like up the video. I think I set my expectations too high. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's So. Big ball. Open in the box. Bring it down. Xhaka. Header over Ndoye. Get a shot. Shoot it. Oh. I'm not even like a Switzerland fan. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does suggest I could be pulling for the Swiss, but oh my gosh. Just shoot the ball. Paredes is down, by the way. One of the midfielders, one of the defensive midfielders for Argentina. We'll get a look at that. Here's Ndoye. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Waits until he's challenged by a second defender to actually think about shooting. It's frustrating. It's not like I could do any better. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like, you're not going to score if you don't take a chance. It's like they're scared to actually attempt the shot. You don't need the perfect shot. You don't need the perfect little thing right inside the penalty spot. Take some shots. Maybe I'm crazy for that. Paredes seems fine, though, which is good. Just a drop ball. Always interesting when they do those. LVD over to Freuler. Now with Xhaka. He really just hasn't done anything today either. I feel like he's barely had the ball. These attackers on Switzerland have been doing nothing. I don't even understand. They don't do anything. Joe, it's 90 plus 5 and you have a pen to win the World Cup. Do you think you could score? Who's the keeper? If it's Vozinha this year, absolutely not. It's a monster. Yeah. Especially when they subbed out their keeper. That was crazy. Deep ball from Martinez. Collected by Okanji. And Kobel will get it back for the Swiss on their defensive end. LVD with some space. There we go. There's So. Use your green grass. Making the run as Zakaria, right wing. Didn't get a touch on it. And it's out of bounds for a goal kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This team is not good. They are bad. They are not very good. They are not. Oh. Does that mean? Oh. Yeah. David De Gea. In what year? In what year am I facing David De Gea to win the World Cup in the 95th? 90 plus 5. Sorry. The Freuler and McAllister were going toe-to-toe at each other. Official was quick there to make sure nothing fishy was happening. Okay, so when David De Gea was not very good anymore, past his prime, I like to think I could. Because, one, I'm not going to stutter step. Because if you stutter step, you're not going to score your penalty. Don't stutter step. It doesn't do you any good. Just run and take it. Who was the broadcaster in 2018 that went on that U.S. soccer rant? I need to find that out. It was like after the Trinidad game. Yeah, this match has been Again, not much going on in the first 15 minutes. Akanji's dribbling it up. Ricardo Rodriguez, left wing, will get a corner across in. Header is won by Embolo, and good save by Martinez. Okay, that's a chance. That's a chance. All right. One at a time. Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's Embolo, finally. Does one header and thinks he can take the rest of the game off. Couple trips ups there. Alvarez has some space here on this left wing, or excuse me, Tagliafico. Drop it on back, and Argentina is just going to try and control this possession once again. 12 total attempts at goal, only 3 on target combined between the two sides. Yeah, that sums up this one. We're getting one shot every 5 minutes, one shot on goal every 20 minutes. Big collision at midfield. Alvarez trying to win it. Here goes Tagliafico, and he is decked by So. And So picks up the ball and is now upset. Yeah, you just drill him. You can't do that. That's not... You can complain, but can't do that, bro. This Swiss team is pissing me off. They are. They're playing dirty. It's a boring watch. They're not playing well. They're not doing anything. They're not taking shots. It gets to a point. You're trailing, guys. I know you want to stay neutral. To get to even draw, you got to score. No, this game is not open because I don't think Switzerland is capable of doing anything offensively. Gregor Kobel is fine. He's been, like, I don't even know who's been the best player. I really don't. I couldn't tell you. No one on the attack. All right, Messi with the free kick. Won by the Swiss. Go on the counter. Come on, Embolo. Striding out. Here we go. There's a run. Here's Ndoye. Left wing. Entering the box. Takes it down to the touchline. Drops it in, and not a great ball, but there's a chance. There's a corner. Swiss have an opportunity. The ball was a little too far out wide. But okay. Hey, John Schleck, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the dad jokes. Ball is up. No one wins. Argentina clears it out, more or less. I mean, Solu, I know, like, you got to be a little more chippy when you're technically the worst team. If you're going to play chippy, at least do something else besides just being chippy. They're not passing well. They're not shooting. Even if it's a shot, like, take a deep shot. Like, at least it's something. Show that you have the ability and the confidence to do so. They haven't shown that. Their set pieces have been bad. And Embolo's had one header. One. It's been 180 minutes. 3 hours of gameplay. They have not scored a goal in open play. Just paint the picture. This offense is terrible. Oh, it's bad. Now I'm going back. I got to find it now. Thank you for bringing that up. That can make my rant even better. So, Ndoye scored against Algeria, their second goal, in the 46th minute. by the way. Just want to. All right. Here's Ricardo Rodriguez. Ball in, and Ndoye gets a head on it. There's a save by Martinez. There's a chance. Now, that's a good offensive play. Keep doing that. Yeah, so we're now at the 66th minute. They played 44. They played 120. And now at 65. Big shot. Good save by Martinez. Oh, my God. That's the chance. Take the shots. Martinez is firing up the crowd. Thank you, Xhaka. You're the captain. That's a good shot. You're trying to do something. You're trying to will this team back. That's how you do it. You can't just toy around. I like that. Here we go. Ugh. If they get shut out here, they're going to be approaching 4 hours of open play in the World Cup without scoring a goal. Where they made it to the quarterfinals. Granit Xhaka Khan. Hey, Solu! We'll get you a shout out here in a second. Embolo falls down, no foul. And Argentina will just clear it away. Kobel will go and get it. No one really pressuring as we're in the 67th minute of play here in Kansas City, Missouri, Arrowhead Stadium. Rodriguez, left wing, near the top of the box. Gives it back. Ndoye takes a shot at a goal! Dan Ndoye ties it up! Thank you! Dannon does shoot! We're tied here in Kansas City! That's how you generate some offense! Let's go, Switzerland! Let's go! There we go! Now we got a game! Now we got a game, Dylan! It took us so long! Holy cow. Why am I so excited for Switzerland? I don't know, but there we go, Dan Ndoye. That's how you do it. What a play. What a 1-2 between him and Ricardo Rodriguez. Ndoye gets it. Back to Rodriguez. The little 1-2. One touch, one shot. Boom. There we go. There's my open play goal. We manifested it. We manifested it. I love the announcer jinx for that reason. Thank you. This game, I actually would. I don't know if I could have done much more of yelling at this team. Yes, now it's time for Messi. Let's go. They're fired up. There's some high pressure on Martinez. We got 22 minutes of regulation and whatever added time we get. Hydration break is probably very close. But Dan Ndoye, his second goal of the World Cup, probably the biggest goal of his international career, maybe of his career. Embolo now, tripped up. That is a foul. Free kick, Switzerland. And yellow card on Paredes, a little bit of shoving, extracurriculars. Have a little fire in you, Switzerland. Broiler's getting in his face. Paredes is talking, yeah. Let's end the neutrality right here. Have a fire under your ass and get crazy. Snoopy Poopy Doopy. I love that. I'm a big fan of your nickname or your handle. The Twitter Predictor. I don't know if I have. I'm on Twitter for IU and Falcons, so that's about the extent of my Twitter sphere. Not really in the burnerverse. No way. And they're reviewing it. Are they going to send a break now? Oh, that's a dive. That's a dive. That's a clear as day dive. Oh my gosh. So they would reverse it. I don't know. They wouldn't give it to Embolo, would they? Wow. Let's go Twitter predictor. Yeah, I mean, if the ref is already pulling the yellow for it, you should be able to get away with the dive. The fact that you could just review and be like, ooh. Like, you should be able to review goals or things that are, like, borderline red. That wasn't borderline red. It's a yellow card. Get over it. Not that big of a deal. Oh, Embolo's gone! Get out of here! You've done nothing today! Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Wow, Breel and Embolo, you really turned on for your city, didn't ya? Didn't ya? That's awesome. All right, Switzerland down to 10 men for 20 minutes and change because you can overturn a yellow and give it to someone else on the other team. Sure, that makes sense, FIFA. Thanks a lot. FIFA always strikes. FIFA always strikes when you don't expect them to. Embolo is hot right now. I don't understand how he can get a yellow for that. You don't like... Yeah, I mean, he flopped. But he can get a yellow for that? Oh, he is. Yeah. Yikes. Very interesting situation. Something I haven't seen before. It does seem harsh. It does seem like, why is he getting a red? And yeah, he was crying. I would feel bad if he was making less than $15 million per his transfer market value. So, sorry. It's weird. I don't understand how you can do that. Well, here's the thing. We did see England have to play with 10 men for nearly 40 minutes against Mexico. Granted, they did have the lead the majority of the time. And Harry Kane and, of course, Jude played very well. But, well, shoot. Shout out Soul Page, though. Thank you for the super chat. I might, what are we at, like 40? All right, $15 away, and I'll do a beer bong. I promised it. That one's empty. Have we had the hydration break? What in the world? Oh, this game's going to be so long. It's going to be like 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we still got plenty of action left. We'll see if Argentina can now will. What an interesting sequence we just saw. Deep ball. Header is won by Alvarez in the box. And offsides. That was Tagliafico. Yeah, he's off. He's clearly off. Yeah, they're without Embolo, which is... Embolo was already, filling in. All right. Final hydration break. We only have 15 minutes or 16 minutes of official game time. We know that there is going to be a lot of added time. because of everything that has happened. We'll bring it right back. But, I got to shout out our guys, our lovely friends over at Prize Picks because, yes, they make everything possible here. Even the craziness of this particular World Cup, Prize Picks helps out our stream to get this rolling. And they are America's #1 sports pick app. And it is honestly the best place that you can win cash while watching sports. I got a code for you, HMA, to get $50 in lineups instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Now, speaking of lineups, that's one of the fun features. You pick a player, 2 players at least from different teams. You can stack them. Your odds multiply. I picked one. Only 3 players that I picked. Well, one, a fighter, not a player. 3 different situations because I guess UFC solo fighting isn't a team with the Conor McGregor picking his more on the lightning pick of 5 minutes. I get he hasn't fought in a while. Unk still got a little left in the tank. Now, Messi, you got to score here. I imagine the hero ball will be Messi. However, download that Prize Picks app today with the link in the comments and description and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it is good to be right. So Breel Embolo is gone. Breel Embolo is out of here, which is a little wild. It's a little strange. And that is one of the things that, I see some super chats coming in. Oh boy, let's get a drum roll. No, they're going. We'll get them up. We'll get them up. I might need to go run and get a... I got time, right? Yeah, I got time. I'll be right back. I see it. We'll shout it out. We'll do it. Bing, bang, bong. I'll wait. I'm going to wait until Dylan gets this set up. All right, I'll be back in 35 seconds.
Crazy game that we're seeing right now. It was dead for a while, but ever since that Switzerland goal, it's just been utter chaos. I mean, the Embolo red card, the 2 yellows, and the overturn from VAR. Now Switzerland is going to be playing with 10 players for the rest of this match, and Embolo is going to be out for the next match if Switzerland do advance. Be interesting to see if Switzerland would go to the same as the U.S. and try to challenge the call after the game. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't overturn this one.
That's absolutely crazy. I don't really know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with the pick, with the send-off. However, I've been making fun of Breel Embolo for a long time. All right. Play is just about to get started. I'm going to go ahead and just do this now. Shout out to my brother Oscar for getting us our last 15. Let's do a beer bong. We got, what are these? Are these whales?
It's like a swan.
A swan, I think. I don't even know. Oh boy. It's going to be a fun last 10 minutes though. Big foul. And Switzerland again will have a free kick. Come on, YouTube TV. Oh, no. There we go. All right, I got to be very strategic about this because I don't want to miss anything, as Messi has it right now. Messi, float pass into the box. Kobel comes out and makes the save, or just collects. That was a good ball by Messi, though. So tactical. Nicholas Gonzalez, the one trying to make the run. Alrighty. It looks like a bedpan to pee in. I guess it looks a little funky. Oh, here's a deep ball. Ryder, tripped up, stolen away. Argentina gets it back. Xhaka with it. Ryder. Back to Freuler. Freuler to Zakaria. All right. Should I do this now?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got a little spillage. That's unfortunate. Oh. Yay, happy dad. That was cold too. Ugh. Oh, I didn't finish it. Jeez. There. I officially took my hydration break. 10 minutes to go. We'll probably get a lot of stoppage time because there's been a lot happening with the double yellow. Deep ball. Oh, that's just not a good pass. That's just bad, LVD. He had Zakaria just streaking down. Gotta find him. Whew. Playing down a man and potentially having to go to extra time is going to get a little dangerous here. Argentina with it in some promising territory. They found ways to win. They always do, even when it seems like they just can't. They find ways. John Schleck, my man, just took over, actually. I posted my second video today. The Falcons Today channel. Atlanta Falcons, I'm talking Michael Penix and Tua Tagovailoa, probably throughout the entirety of training camp, because quarterback battles, man, that eats up a lot of your time. So the Falcons, if you want to go check it out, first 2 videos are out there. There's So, and he fell on his butt and intercepted. Here comes Argentina. There's Gonzalez intercepted by Zakaria. Good step right there by the defender. You know, I've made a lot of fun of this Switzerland team. Zakaria's had a solid game over there. Gonzalez, deep in the left wing. Gets it stripped away. Gets it back, however. Passes over Fernandez. Paredes to Messi. Messi, quick passes. Getting it right back. Messi's tripped up. And Xhaka's going to slow it up. Just get it out of harm's way. And he's tackled. Now Switzerland with possession in the 83rd. Moving towards the 84th minute of play. We were counting down the moments. Are we going to get back-to-back extra time games? Knowing our luck, yeah, we'd probably go 3 for 3. Ugh. Argentina's just going to play it back to Martinez, their keeper, to reset the action here with the remaining 6 minutes. It's just a very slow pace of play right now for Argentina. They know they have that advantage with the 11v10. Snoopy Doopy Poop, Snoopy Poopy Doopy. Wow. That's a, I got you. Snoopy Poopy Doopy. Oh my gosh. I was busy trying to say that name. Messi almost scored, by the way, but he's offsides. Whoa. That's not offsides. But great save by Gregor Kobel. That's not offsides. Had he scored, I would. Or. Molina, DePaul, and off, correct. Montiel and Martinez. So, handful of substitutions in the strategic play. Obviously, getting those fresh legs, guys that can, be the hero potentially. Gonzalo Montiel coming on. And Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Defensive and an attacking substitution pair. So we'll check out as well for Switzerland. It looks like it's going to be a trio as Sylvan Winmer. And Ndoye is going to check out, which I'm surprised by considering he scored. Ndoye, Muheim, and Winmer. Miro Muheim, Sylvan Winmer are on for Switzerland. So 5 changes overall for either side in the last substitution. Yeah, if you get that first overall pick, you're picking Bijan Robinson. He's probably going to go for like 1,600 yards on the ground alone. I sneaky think like 2,500 all-purpose is very much in his realm of possibility. And he's going to get some touchdowns up. I'm thinking 15 plus. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in the MVP categories, but we'll see. Shout out, Mom. Hi, Mom. Surprised you're still awake. It's 10:45 in Indiana. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Here's Zakaria. Striding out and not a good pass. Just slow it down. I'm surprised Argentina's not being more aggressive, knowing that they have the man advantage. It just doesn't seem like they are. Here comes Messi. Messi with his left. Gives it over to McAllister. Martinez. Around the top of the box. Left wing now is Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Martinez. Messi now. Looking for the through ball to Gonzalez. Intercepted. And it'll just go out of bounds on the clearance by Zakaria. Throw in for Argentina on this near side wing in the attacking third, however. Argentina will control this pace for the remainder of this half, barring anything crazy. Just floating in the midfield right now is the ball with McAllister having it. 89th minute. We're just counting down the seconds at this point. High pressure by Switzerland. Here's Martinez. Using his space. Just light pressure. Tries to float one through. No good on that, and Switzerland just clears it away. 30 minutes is a long time for the Swiss to have to defend. Still 10 men down if this goes to extra time. Deep ball being played in. Gonzalez saves it! And McAllister got his head on it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. How did he save that? Gonzalez, holy cow. Slid, kicked it, kept it in. Oh, my gosh. What? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. McAllister almost just bagged his second off a header. A second header. I mean, this Argentinian team has not played really outside their group stage, where they were good. But in the knockout, they have not played like the number one ranked team. I get there's the little bit of they won that last year, innocent until proven guilty. They have not looked the part. France looks the part. Argentina does not look the part. We'll see. 3 shots of goal in 80 minutes. That's not good. Gonzalez, left wing, trying to enter the box here. Over to Martinez. Martinez just going to reset. Officially in the 90th minute. 9 minutes. No surprise on the amount of added time. Patient play here by Argentina. Really, the eyes are on Messi. What is his movement right now? This is where he's dangerous. This is where he still has that last little burst. Long ball being played. Elvedi just going to head it out. And now this is a bad spot for Switzerland. Elvedi got it out of harm's way. But 91st minute, now you got a corner kick. Undodgeable. Oh, Shane. Insane Shane. I look like Insane Shane. I don't know if I do. Ball's in play, though. It took me a second to realize who that was. Paredes. Messi. Paredes, in the midfield. And it's just a patient game. That's what they do. They're really just trying to break down the will of the Swiss in this last moment. We even said, that was what you said, Dylan. It's either a blowout or a late 90s thriller. And I think we might have a chance. Messi, top of the box. Messi, right foot shot. Whoa, just wide right. Ooh. Ooh. Off foot for Messi just outside. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my. Look at that curl. I mean, that is... Wow. Wow. Here we go. We're now over 100 viewers. Let me know who's going to score first. I mean, Messi almost just did Messi things. But, I'm feeling that beer bong right about now. I mean, Messi's 39. Oh, what a move. Gonzalez takes a... Wow, that's a terrible shot. Great move. Bad shot. This is so much added time. Tense moments in Kansas City. Will Dylan and I get more extra time? We're 2 for 2 right now on streams we've done together. We still got a lot, but 6 minutes away from going 3 for 3. And again, Switzerland is playing a man down. Breel Embolo came in with a very bad tackle in the first half. Got a yellow. Then dove very poorly. And here comes Alvarez. Alvarez, top of the box. Puts it out left. Gonzalez. Left short corner. Big tackle there. Alvarez with the ball. Just outside the box in the left corner. The patient play here. Paredes. Looking for Messi. Messi has it. Right side of the box. Just outside. Swarmed by defenders. Has a gap. Messi still with it. Gets it deflected out of bounds. Zakaria goes down briefly. Might have gotten stepped on. Throw in for Argentina. On the left side. Still in the attack. 95th minute. We still have so much extra time. And we haven't even done half of the extra time. I mean, yeah, we know that FIFA's waiting. FIFA's waiting for the little slightest amount of contact inside the box to be like, here's Messi to score! Probably. But Messi still scores. What happened here? I don't know what. I don't know. Oh, Ricardo Rodriguez is heading out. That's very interesting. He's not usually one to take a back seat. And then comes Ere Comer. Ball played in and too far. Goal kick awaiting for Switzerland and Kobel. Messi's ball just was too far in front of the awaiting attacker. Long throw in by Switzerland. Again, I mean, they're not really going to have a lot of attack in these moments being down a man. They subbed off Ndoye, who equalized this in a heroic fashion after I spent about 15 minutes, and Dylan can attest, shitting on their attack. It was bad. They just were struggling. Now we got to kind of watch them struggle for a different reason because they're down to 10 men. And it was McAllister who got the scoring opened just in the 10th minute. But Argentina has not put a lot of shots on net since then. 1-2 to Messi. Alvarez collects. Left side of the box. Alvarez works with his right. Dishes it back. Martinez getting close to the top of the box. Left corner now. Alvarez puts it into the mixer. Header won, but kicked out of harm's way by Switzerland. 98th minute of play. Just 2 to go until extra time. A lot of soccer that Dylan and I are sitting in for here today. A lot of World Cup action. Messi has it. Right side of the box. Just outside. Enters. Right-footed cross. No good. Just cleared out for a corner by Switzerland. That was Sylvan Widmer on the clearance out. Just being safe. But here comes Messi to take the corner. He already has an assist on one of these. 98th minute, approaching the 99th. By the time this corner is taken, we're going to be in the final minute of regulation. Adrian and Oscar are having an argument in the comment section, like you guys didn't live together for 5 years. Messi's corner is up. Oh, fly kick, saved by Kobel, diving, pokes it out and booted away by Switzerland. What a save by Kobel. Quick reaction times. And the bicycle kick, hell yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh. Here comes Messi. Right side of the box, heavy touch. Does get it back, though, for Argentina. We're in the 99th. 30 seconds until 99 officially hits. This is really kind of the last attacking opportunity for either side. We know Switzerland isn't really going to get one. Ball played in. Still in. Akanji heads it out. 10 seconds to go. Look for Messi one more time, maybe. No, they're not letting him get the ball. Make it anyone but Messi. And that is probably going to end it. There was a foul on Argentina, tripping up Mira Muheim. Muheim fell. Sold it well, probably. Hey, we're 10 subs away from a nice flat. That's an awesome kick. Oh, my gosh. Martinez, what a freaking kick. Here we go. 30 more minutes with Dylan and I. If you've been here the whole time, I know my friend Hiatus was here in the previous game. So Hiatus, you've gotten about 6 hours of live stream with us. We're going to extra time. Argentina, Switzerland. Switzerland with 10 men. This is nuts. After, honestly, 75% of this match being incredibly boring, there have been some moments. There's been some moments where it's high. We need to push this out a little more. Get some eyes. Get some people in here. Because now the drama is official. Now the drama is officially happening. The extra time is here. Everybody's tired. It's 90 degrees in Kansas City. And if you're fired up for it, spam a little bit. I'll give you a shout out if I see your name. The rain in Spain falls gently on the plains. What's that from? From a movie, I'm pretty sure. Now, I don't know if I have enough time for more dad jokes, so we'll keep it more with the soccer because the second half got better. It got better because there was a little bit of chaos that happened. Ndoye, the equalizer, gets subbed off. Breel and Embolo. That's bad. And Snoopy Doopy. I can't say his name. Snoopy Poopy Doopy. Snoopy Poopy Doopy. Snoopy Poopy Doopy. I don't live in Kansas City. Kansas City's where the game's happening. I also just graduated from IU. I'm just wearing a shirt to represent. It's just a shirt. Graduated from IU in the Big 2-6, so I guess this year, back in May. I work in Dallas. That's where we're headquartered here at Chat Sports. Here for the chaos, I am too. I am too. Yeah, now the views are coming in because people know it's going to be legit. The late night stragglers are all piling in. When does that McGregor fight start? Oh my gosh, we're going to intervene with it. Hey, if you rode my picks on Prize Picks, we got a little doubleheader happening. Messi needs to score, and Connor just lasts 5 minutes. Yeah, that's just a perfect ball. First goal, 10th minute. That's really the only time Argentina had a lot of action going on. Outside the scissor kick by Martinez, because sure, Licho. Sure. Messi goal in 107th? Let's do it. No, I already graduated from IU. My major that I had, I was a media major with a concentration in sports media, sports journalism. And I work at Chat Sports now. That's my job. So this is my job, technically. Part of it is the World Cup stuff. But for the most part, it's Atlanta Falcons. I'm our Falcons Today host. And our guy over here, Dylan Summer, my producer, the guy who's been helping out, killing it so far. He is producing for Vikings and Bulls. That's right, Vikings and Bulls. So if you want more of Dylan's content, Vikings and Bulls. If you want more of my content, Atlanta Falcons. Messi slam dunk in the 113th. Yeah, I think he might dunk it. Prowler really thinks Messi goal in 107th. I don't know if he said it enough. All right, right into it. Here we go. Extra time on the way. No, I didn't do sports management because I want to do the broadcasting, which is why I chose the media school. Just kind of fit with the mold of what I wanted to do. Found my path, found my people, and helped me get this job with Chat Sports, and here we are. I've only been in Dallas for a month and a half, month and change. All right. Adrian and Oscar still arguing about Premier League stuff. Don't you guys root for the same team anyways? Like, Argentina to kick off first. Switzerland with 10 men. Just keep that in mind. Swiss are down to only 10 men. Each team will get one more substitution for the extra time period. Messi has his feet on the ball over to McAllister. It's going to be a lot similar to what we saw in that last 20 minutes. Argentina is going to have the majority of chances. We'll see if see if Switzerland can get on the counter and just create something, but when you're in the field of play 10-on-9, it's not helpful. Messi looking for the 1-2 ball, isn't able to get it. There's a shot blocked. Gonzalez has a rip, deflected, out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner just early on. Gonzalez has made his presence known ever since he checked on. He's played well. He's played well. Messi corner from this side, plays it short. It's Gonzalez. Back over to Messi. Messi, left foot. Paredes. Deep shot. Way too high there by Alvarez. And that kid gets a souvenir. He's going to give it back. Oh, Dad's saying keep it. Dad says keep it. Keep the ball, kid. Come on now. We got 30 minutes of action. We got to get fired up. I can't do penalties. We've been doing about 7 hours of stream. That's another 30 minutes. We are officially in extra time. Remember, it's currently 1-1. Swiss are down to 10 men. It's huge. Oh, great 1-2 ball, and Gregor Kobel makes the save. That was textbook. Almada just getting his foot on the 1-2. Quick first-time shot. Kobel just staying poised in his position at keeper. I just don't know if the big boot's out of the way. I don't know if that's a strategy if you're Switzerland. You got to get some sort of continuity and possession. When you have 10, I get it's going to be a little harder. Figure it out. I'm not the one getting red cards. You are. Paredes, midfield. Swiss are really just content with sitting back, and I don't blame them at all. I mean, you have to. They're going to let the action come to them. Thing is, this Argentina team can shoot. Gonzalez slips on his attempt. Alvarez isn't quite there. Almeida, yeah. And just dropping it back. Messi now with the ball in midfield. Just a very patient play. Entering the box. Here's Gonzalez on the left wing. Almeida. Gonzalez, left wing. There's going to be very patient play. Nothing forced by Argentina. They're toying around. Almada's very crafty with his skills right now. Argentina's not giving up the ball in the last 2 minutes, it seems like. Martinez. Paredes at the midfield. Over to Messi. Near the top of the box. Messi. Aims for Gonzalez. Not enough on that ball. But again, it's just cleared away back to Paredes. Argentina with all the pressure right now. Still in the attack. Here comes Almeida. Right foot shot! And just outside. Ooh. Cut in. Rips the right. Side netting. Wow. What a rip. Yeah. I mean, it would have been close. Kobel had a good dive on it. And now Zakaria is coming off. So the substitution, the lone substitution that Switzerland can make in this period is being made is Ardan Jashari. is coming on. Zakaria playing 96 minutes in this one. Here comes Switzerland with a chance. And it's just booted away the moment they even got near the box. I'm just curious if they're going to be able to muster up any sort of attack, because I don't know if they can just sit back and defend for 25 minutes. That's a long time. And a quick yellow giving put to Almeida. He came from behind and with a strong tackle. Almada. Yeah, he just... Little swan dive at him. I'm running out of water here. Zeki Amdoumi is back there. He's the one that keeps showing on the screen for Switzerland. Granit Xhaka, 33-year-old, captain of this team. A little pushing by Akanji and Montiel. Akanji, the center back for Switzerland, one of the taller guys on this team, someone they'll definitely eye on this free kick chance. Trickling into the 98th minute. This is a real opportunity for Switzerland. Long ball is played. Looking for Akanji. It was in the vicinity, and he's going to get called for a foul, knocking over his defender en route. Yeah, got an elbow right into Martinez's head. And now here comes Argentina on a quick counterattack. Oh, that's a great ball. But good defense by Akanji, letting that one go out. And that's just a dumb tackle. That's just a... Like, he's probably fine, but that's just... Why are you doing that? Lautaro Martinez just slides from behind and takes out Akanji as the ball is going out. There's just no point. That's dumb. Now you have a yellow. Now there's two substitutions for Argentina have gotten a yellow in the last 5 minutes. I don't know what they're chanting, but they're doing a little triple clap, so I'm going to join them. Gregor Kobel can put his boot onto it. Who can make a statement and avoid penalties in this World Cup? We're 8 minutes into the first period of extra time. Ball is played back to Kobel, who has been so stout in this World Cup so far. He's just going to send it deep. Maybe a little green grass now for Switzerland. Muhim playing it in. There's Jashari. Deep shot by Xhaka. Too high on it. But there's a shot, at least in the 99th. We're entering the 100th here soon. And Argentina just plays so fast, which is smart. Knowing that they have 10 men, don't let them reset. Don't let them catch any breath. Make them run. There's a lot of fouls. I agree. There are too many fouls. I don't know what our foul counter's at right now, but $30. Oh my gosh. Here's Messi. Right foot. Kobel comes out and collects it. It's one thing Switzerland has done better than any nation so far in this World Cup is not allow Messi to change the course of this one. On the corner kick, yes. But it's when he's scoring goals is that you can't really do much, and that's when things get crazy. They're keeping him off his left foot. His best chance was a right foot shot, which he can still make, but again, 100 minutes officially. Back-to-back games of 100 minutes. Dylan, we're going to get 4 hours of on-field play. We're ripping it. We're ripping it. Martinez keeps it in. Now Almada will go and collect for Argentina. Working into the half. Got around 5 more minutes of this first period of added time or extra time. Almada will just drop it back. Messi, right wing, quick cuts, gets it back, not a great ball. Here's Almada. Near the touchline, inside the box, cuts back around. On his right foot, too heavy of a touch and deflected out of bounds by Ndoye by Switzerland. Throw in Argentina on this left wing. McAllister. Just slowing things down once again is Argentina with Romero. He just hadn't had his ball at the foot. McAllister. Over to Messi. Messi. Deep in territory. Heavy touch and is drilled. And there's the Messi whistle. He was hit hard. It wasn't a good touch. And he jumped into it. He jumped into it. Yeah, I don't know why he felt like he just like little. Why did he swan dive at him? That was weird. Yeah, he did it intentionally. It wasn't anything, but here it is now. I don't know the yardage. We're probably over 25, but well in Messi territory. Well in Lionel Messi territory to make things happen. 103rd minute of play. Free kick for Argentina. Tied 1-1. Switzerland down a man. Winner moves on to the semifinals to take on England. Who's stepping up? You see that look in his eyes. Gregor Kobel, so sharp so far. Argentina setting up a wall before Switzerland's wall. Interesting tactic. There's the low shot deflected. What? Was it maybe to just try and get a gap? Yeah, and Switzerland, good wall. Good wall there. Almada, McAllister. McAllister back to Messi. Messi. Swarmed by 2 defenders. Yeah, they are not letting him dictate this game. Switzerland has played very strong. Defensively, I will give them a lot of credit. Very, very good defense. It was one moment on a corner. That's it. Gregor Kobel's been fantastic. Made some big-time saves. Yeah, there is someone on that left wing. I believe it's Gonzalez, one of the substitutes. Yeah, he's limping pretty heavily. And that was someone who already substituted on. I believe it's Nicolas Gonzalez. McAllister, high arcing cross, goes out for a goal kick. Maybe get an update on Gonzalez. Oh, he got clipped on the back. That's an exposed Achilles. I'll give him a little. There's a lot of diving, but I don't think he's fabricating that one. That's a painful spot. Had that happen before. I've shut a door on my Achilles before. I don't want to talk about that though, even though I just mentioned it. I walked out and closed the door too quickly and shut the door on my Achilles. I don't know how that's possible. Deep shot, but not close. Just sorry. Got a good crew in here, over 100. We're getting close to 436,700. Here's Messi with the ball. Oh, what a move. Shaking Jashari out of his boots. Deep ball. Gonzalez got a head on it. It's not enough. Cleared away by Switzerland. Throw in, though, for Argentina. Gonzalez is still limping. Only 1 minute of added time into this first period of extra time. Ball played in the mixer. Brought down. Martinez, shot deflected. Here's Gonzalez. Ball played in with the left, deflected. It's going to be a corner. Last chance for this first period as we're approaching, that 1 minute at running out. The official will let this corner kick take place. Messi runs out quick. So dangerous when he gets his boot on the ball. Who will it be? Messi. Kick is up. Head is won by an Argentinian. However, it will just sail out of bounds. That was Romero. And there we go. He was pretty... I am surprised he was able to win that header. He was draped by the Swiss defender, Sylvain Widmer. All right, 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes in Kansas City. 15 minutes determine who goes on to play England. Unless if we have a penalty shootout. Which we might. Which that doesn't count for a Messi goal, does it? No. We need Messi to score here. We need Messi here. Do we need to do another prize picks? I don't know. I don't know the rules. We don't need to. We don't need to. All right, when's the Conor McGregor officially starting, though? I'm curious if that is... Any updates? If anyone is watching it in the chat, give me an update if Conor McGregor has lasted more than 5 minutes once that gets rolling. How many likes we at? I don't know how many likes we're at, but if you haven't liked the video, please do. Supports the stream, supports the channel, supports our company. It's free to do. We do a lot of cool things. I mean, we're doing World Cup watch parties, getting people in the mix. We have a channel for all 32 NFL teams. We have a channel for 8 NBA teams. Am I overshooting? Sixers, Heat. 8? I might have nailed it. 8 NBA teams we have channels for. 6 college football, I believe. And 1 MLB, which they actually did an awesome watch party earlier. Next. 9. Boom. So 9 NBA channels, maybe 10 in the future. 6 college football, 32 NFL, 1 MLB, and they hosted a fun watch party for the MLB draft. Actually, at the same time, we were doing a previous World Cup one. Anyone thinking is Xhaka bicycle kick? If Unk's able to get up like that, good for him. We do have a few Big Ten channels. Our ones that we have, we don't have a strictly Big Ten channel, but we have Big Ten like football teams. We have a Michigan channel, we have an Oregon channel, and we have an Ohio State channel. I know Oregon Big Ten is weird. We have a Notre Dame channel, Tennessee, Alabama. Those are our 6. Now, there are going to be ones in the future. I believe there will be a future college channel, hopefully in a year or so. Not to spoil which one it might be, potentially. I got some work to do, but we can make it happen. There have been talks to make a Penn State football one. I know we have a few Penn State diehards in the office. Second period underway, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I am not a Mets fan. I'm a Red Legs fan, sadly. They suck. They're so bad. We had the best April in years, and then are now like 10 games under 500. Yay. Ooh. No, there will not be a Purdue channel. I don't think anyone would actually enjoy seeing a Purdue channel. if like people really want to watch a channel of a 2-10 football team every season, that's good for them. That's yeah, I guess they do. I don't want to give them that credit, but they do have basketball. Switzerland with some possession early on in this second period of extra time. There's another foul. Are we almost at 30? McAllister being called for that one. Just clipping the foot there of Muheim. Indiana does not like Purdue. We are arch rivals. We are the in-state Indiana rivals. Now, they might, the 30th foul of this one. Holy cow, that is insane. Free kick in, clearance won in a nice way. Diving clearance by Argentina. Huge. Most of the statistics in favor of Argentina. I mean, the expected goals. It's kind of the glaring one that you see on the screen. Here comes Messi. Messi on his left. Nothing being allowed, though. Ball is won by Amdoumi, and he's got some space. He's going to do himself. Try to go through all the defenders he's able to. Ball battered around, and just a bad ball played wide by Widmer, who's way off his line, usually a defensive substitution. Yeah, now everyone's getting tired. It's hot in Kansas City. It's humid. Kobel's a great keeper. Kobel was one of the best keepers in Bundesliga this past year, and he's been fantastic in this World Cup. He had a tremendous game against Colombia, made big-time saves in a penalty shootout. So that's why, if this goes to shootout, Swiss might have the advantage simply because of Kobel's ability to save them. Messi has struggled in penalties, especially in the 2026 World Cup. Almada, Gonzalez now left wing near the corner. Dropping back, Martinez. No one really stepping up to press him. They're forcing him to shoot or forcing a pass long. Here comes Messi. Gets it off his foot. Martinez will step up, play it over. Almada. Not a great pass. No one in the vicinity, however. It is collected by Montiel. Swinging over Martinez. Midfield. And just too far out of the reach of the ensuing attacker, Lautaro Martinez. Yeah, he did. That's a great clearance. And that was Martinez as well who did that. Martinez has had a good game, though. Whether or not you think he's a fraud, he's had a solid showing. And here's the final substitution for Argentina. It's Jose Manuel Lopez coming in. Oh, come on. Akanji made the tackle on Martinez, gets called for the foul right at midfield. I think that was pretty clean. And now we're just racking up the fouls. 10 minutes to go of extra time, though. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to those pens. Jude Bellingham was able to get the scoring early in the first game today in extra time. What can either of these teams do? Ball is played in. Kobel steps up to make the play. Too far on the cross by Messi. Okay, that was not very smart by Xhaka. Bring that ball down. He just pumped it up. That was not very smart. I really think we're getting pens. Argentina doesn't like. I mean, they're getting close. I do think we're getting pens. Here comes Argentina, though. Almaty working with some pace down the left wing, using his space, and now he's run out of it. Dishes it over, ball batted around. Back to Almaty, midfield. Swinging wide right. Here comes Messi. Cuts in, has a left foot. There's the left-footed shot, saved by Kobel. Batted out, left wing. Here's Gonzalez on the touchline. Plays it in. Almaty just going to bring it all the way out. Or excuse me, Lopez. Alvarez now. Right-footed shot is in! And that might be the winner! Alvarez scores! Argentina takes the lead! What a strike! In bleak moments, Argentina finds pay dirt. Go Argentina! And that might be the end of the Switzerland run. Down a man. They were knocking for so long. And you can't save that. You can't save that. Alvarez, what a strike. That's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, that is upper 90. That is upper effing 90. They do it again. They do it again. Dramatic fashion. They love their dramatics. Argentina, the second time in the knockout round they've been in extra time. 2 of their 3 matches so far. They find a way. Down 2-0 to Egypt. They find a way. Say what you want about officiating, whatever it might be. This team, it's going to be France-Argentina. It's going to happen. Because here's the thing. Argentina can still play like piss and score 2 on England. You can say that. I don't know. It's the World Cup. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Norway, going into today, was the 31st, or going into the World Cup, 31st ranked team. England 4th. That went to extra time. Anything is possible in this World Cup. Alvarez, one of the strikers, scored. Yeah, the Twitter dude is right. Twitter predictor nailed it on the head. Snoopy, poopy, doopy. I'm going to have to get put on to the Twitter predictor. Yeah, I could just say Snoopy. That'd probably be a lot easier to say Snoopy, wouldn't it? If only I learned about that. If only I could have figured that out myself. Oops. Does Switzerland have any will in the tank is the big question for these last 5 minutes and change. Just huge goals. Here's Widmer. Xhaka crossing over left wing. Header into the box. Martinez will come out to collect it. Freuler was subbed out for Vargas in the midst of everything. Ruben Vargas. Martinez is still down by his own player. It's a great question, Adrian. No, yeah. I mean, this is a brilliant strike. 118 kilometers would have came off. 116. Oh my gosh. With that much curve? What's the translation? 116 kmh to mph. 72 miles per hour. Holy cow. Flying. That's a piss missile. About 3.5 before we see how much stoppage time there is. I imagine 2, 3 seems reasonable. There hasn't been a ton of fouls, but the goal is going to be the big telling. Argentina is up 2-1. Switzerland currently with the ball at midfield, and that's just a poor touch by Widmer. Argentina is going to get the ball back. Under 3 minutes to go here in Kansas City. The heroics by Alvarez willing this Argentina team. They like the drama. They are not afraid of a dramatic game no matter what. Having their backs against the wall. Switzerland with it, trying to just get anything. It's so difficult. Down a man. Jashari was tripped up. All right, free kick for Switzerland. Entering the 119th. It looks like they're going to send literally everybody but the keeper up to try and make something happen. They have not had, their chances are few and far between. Granit Xhaka knows this. He's going to try and play this one in. Got to have a lot of curve and you got to have a lot of height. Pushing going on in the box. Xhaka, the lefty, left wing to play this one. He plays it low. It's deflected. Kicked out by Argentina. And Xhaka will track back to get it. He's the lone man back for Switzerland. And he'll play it over to Kobel. Kobel way off his line. He's going to play a high arcing ball in right around the top of the box. If it can get brought down, Switzerland might have had a chance. They can't. And now here comes Messi on a breakaway. This is where he's so dangerous. Messi entering the box. Messi, left-footed shot deflected. Goes out of bounds for a corner. I needed that. I needed that. Corner kick, though, so Messi can take his time up 2-1 in these final moments of extra time. Argentina looking like they're going to advance to play England in the World Cup semifinals. A packed Arrowhead Stadium filled with Argentinian fans. And Messi was offsides on the delivery back to him. Oh my gosh, I have All Night Long stuck in my head now. And I blame my brother. Like, I saw the title 3 times, and now it's literally just stuck in my head and just playing through my head. I believe it is the last one in Arrowhead. There's a semifinal in Dallas and a semifinal in New York. I know Meadowlands is the final. I just didn't know. That would make sense. I know we got one. I don't know which one. Do we have Spain here? Spain and France? Or is it Argentina and England? Either way, it's going to be electric. Okay. That's a fun. I mean, it's setting up for a unbelievable finals. And there's a breakaway. Here comes Almada. Almada making a move. Deflected. And there's a goal. The finisher. going for the jugular. Lautaro Martinez jumps into the crowd. Game, set, match. There they go. Off to the semifinals, Argentina is. Is it here? It's in America, right? Is it Miami? Up from Miami. Oh, Atlanta. Atlanta. Let's go! Let's go! Mercedes-Benz gets one more. That's why I should know. And there it is. 2 minutes to go, but that ought to do it. That ought to do it. That's what the World Cup will do to you. When the big dogs come to eat. Switzerland fought. They fought for 110 minutes. Twitter was wrong. Snoopy, your guy. Twitter predictor. There were people in the chat, though, that were super adamant about 3-1. So whoever did that, that's ball knowledge. You know something I don't. Oh. I'm going to need like a lozenge. I haven't talked this much on the mic in a while. Offsides. Switzerland. There's a fight. Fight. Please. Dang it. John Schleck, peace out. Yeah, there's hiatus. Hey, I mean, it's still 3-1, and that's probably going to be our final here. Thank you, Ma. Appreciate a hiatus. Fun talking, fun hanging out this Saturday. We're entering the closing moments. Oh, man. It's going to be a quick whistle. You know, kudos to Switzerland. They were doubted. They were put in a group that was set up for Canada to win. They won the group. They were the group winner. Something they haven't really done. And there it is. Final whistle. Switzerland heading home. Argentina advancing to play England in the World Cup semifinals. 4 teams remain. Mercedes-Benz Stadium awaits England and Argentina. Jerry World, or AT&T Stadium in Dallas or Arlington, Texas, awaits Spain and France. We are down to 4 matches remaining because there is a third place match in the World Cup. Dylan, I think we're on another stream here this upcoming with a Wednesday one. And are we doing third place? All right. So if you had some fun hanging out with Dylan and I this weekend, or today, we'll be back Wednesday for the semifinal, which that one, I got to figure out the schedule. I don't know who it is. We get England, Argentina. Look at that. Wednesday at 2 p.m. England versus Argentina. World Cup semifinal. That'll be us. And then the third place match on Saturday at 4 will be us as well. So if you had some fun with us hanging, that's where we'll be. But Argentina back in the semifinals for consecutive World Cups. That quest for back-to-back, only 3 nations have ever done it. It hasn't been done since the 50s, since Brazil, since Pele. Argentina's eyeing that. Switzerland, hell of a run. First quarterfinals since 1954. They fought. I mean, they play an ugly brand of ball, but I will say they give a fight, and they take teams to the wire. It'll be interesting. This is going to be an interesting semis. Dylan, any final thoughts?
And we got what we thought Argentina would do in the end. This is what they do every single match. They're the comeback kids, and once again, find themselves in a position where they might be going to penalties, and they just end it. Go with the finisher with Martinez, and they're on to the final. And it's the semifinal. It's a good one with Argentina against England.
McAllister, Alvarez, Martinez, the goal scorers for Argentina. Ndoye, the goal scorer for Switzerland. Of course, Embolo got that double yellow into the red. But that's going to wrap it up here. It was a fun day. Fun hanging with you all. Fun chatting with you all. I did my beer bong. I did my burpees. The 3 Bs for a successful Saturday, as they say. But again, thank you so much for tuning in to our live watch parties here on the Chat Sports main channel. We do have you covered, though, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and then next weekend for the remaining World Cup live watch party and play-by-play. Until then, for Dylan Summer, I'm Joe Cronin, signing off, and we'll see you on Wednesday.